One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Leaves it with the back. Powers ahead, gets 4, he's down at the 10.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
To the air, it's Rutherford. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. The Bounce House is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Love the effort on defense that time. That looked like that was going to be a completion down.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own. The play-action fake. Using the quick game. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He rifles one deep to the left. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6, so nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Lets it fly. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a first down for this offense. And the Mountaineers are flying down the field. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give out of the gun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his
penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sideline. The inside handoff. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Fit it in the window for the score. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my because of the body blow effect.
Complete in the middle. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
Showing the arm strength to the left. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make...
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down, first down, first down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Mountaineers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass, it's Rutherford. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's got it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense, next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Rutherford. Fires left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to throw again. Pulls it in, it's Jones. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already. Heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
The Mountaineers will try to punch it in on first and goal. He's looking to pass. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it. Touchdown, Appalachian State! Quick strike through the air for the score. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Looking left. Complete downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Rutherford. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. The run from the shotgun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Goes to the wideout. Working the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe...
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the...
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. Oh, he got loose. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a...
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. To the air, it's Rutherford. Right on the money. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, App State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Off the play fake on first down. He fires to the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Makes the grab. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Handoff from the gun. Can't get him to the ground.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
To the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Mountaineers have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Rutherford. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Mountaineers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Going for it all. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's... So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give from the gun. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks... Back to pass, it's Rutherford. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Bring in the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And you have to wonder if going in and...
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got it. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game.
Touchdown, App State! And the stomping has commenced.
This guy is such a weapon for this offense, especially down in the red area. Because of his speed and his size, he's a nice target right there on the post. You see him. It's just really hard to box him out and prevent him from catching the football. Good decision by the QB, and it results in a touchdown.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Looking for a man. It's Rutherford. Into the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Send the tight end in motion. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He caught it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run.
Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they take it in for 6 more points. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
Trying to get behind the defense. Hauls it in down the sideline. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
Oh, better look out! And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And that's just a play that you have got to make if you're going to win this game. You're not going to get a lot of chances like that. You might not get another receiver that open for the rest of the season.
On target to the left. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. And the Mountaineers are rolling down the field. Looking downfield, it's Rutherford. Snagged out of the air. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level.
Touchdown, Appalachian State. Quick strike through the air for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just
the Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time,
there he goes! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
really, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
He put some heat on that one down the middle. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Fires to the middle. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Rutherford. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because
he caught it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
When I get inside the 3 on 1st and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be a physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard line.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Appalachian State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Fires and picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big...
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time. Trying to beat the D deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Rutherford. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Mountaineers want to move quickly. And they spike the ball, and the clock stops. You don't see that very often with the lead in the 4th quarter.
That is 3 plays.
The give to the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties close.
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the...
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Looking down the middle. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down.
I mean, sometimes you...
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Back to throw, it's Rutherford. He slings it deep to the left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After that last incompletion, man, do they need to connect and keep this drive alive. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of them. He's got it along the sideline. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Mountaineers are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
You talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Calling a timeout here. You have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. All wideouts, no backs. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation. It's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because this is not ideal weather, and you can't make a mistake here.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking for a man. It's Rutherford.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Hauls it in. At the 45 on his way. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. This time he's got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, The possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get
Here we go, here we go.
Form. Here we go. Set. Banner. Come on, set. Form. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 180. Set. Ready. Ready, go. Base 27 jump. Here we go. Ready.
Here comes
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
ready.
Dropping back, it's Rutherford. And his throw is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And that's a frustrating couple plays for this offense. Like, you got the ball in great field position. You are set up to succeed, and 2 straight incompletions. A big 3rd down coming to see if they can maximize this drive.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the...
They'll start this drive going to the air. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. picked up now. Here's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got an open man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Back to throw, it's Rutherford. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the...
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes...
Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll run play action. Blasted as he lets it go.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after that.
They've got a 1st down here to open the period.
Ready.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David,
the Appalachian State offense returns to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
that's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. He threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical...
Now this offense is back on the field. Looking to pass. It's Rutherford. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first grab. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He unleashes a long one. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Got room to work. Hard running there. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a space. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, App State. A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Going right to work up top. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Wants to throw. It's Rutherford. Unloads to the right. It's caught. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, App State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So now it's second and long. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success.
In your face! They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. To throw, it's Rutherford. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win for.
He'll start this drive firing. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Anytime a blitz gets home that fast, I'm going to call it a lot, okay? I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Here's a heat. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Punts it out of the air, and they swarm him under.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback.
And that ball is live in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Off and running. 10. Touchdown, Troy. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Back to throw, it's Rutherford. A strike downfield. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for a huge play. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Wants to throw on third down. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you caught.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Wide open downfield. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake. Got his man downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the... Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. He's got the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Now on first down from the 43. Lets it fly. Grabs it inside the 15. He's brought down to one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes. Great job with his...
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Looking to throw, it's Rutherford. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Gonna look downfield again. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Now he'll fire back into the middle. He's got it on the outside. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Mountaineers are on the move. To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And he's brought down after a nice game. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Mountaineers line it up with a 1st and goal. They want to throw it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Appalachia. Play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Oh, they're after him. At the 35, he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Trying play action. And they can't make the connection.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage, forcing that incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Rutherford. Throws to the back. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Immediately fires to the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. Got a man in the middle. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And they're not on the same page there.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range there. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Touchdown! Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete. And I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Now backed up in their own end. It's third and long. Here we go. Looking to throw. It's Rutherford. Get it out on the screen. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Mountaineers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The play action fake. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39. Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. Third down. He'll pull it down. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you...
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Caught in the backfield, it's Kelly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. Looking to the big tight end. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He's got him. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Let's go. Looking downfield, it's Rutherford. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Man, you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there. Broke on the football. Almost had the big play.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You know, defenders have to really understand body positioning and where the football's coming from. And great job understanding that, getting in the way of the route, knocking the ball down, batting it away, making a good play for that defense.
They make the stop about... If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, the offense is trying to attack the middle of the field. They're looking to hit that in route, but really good coverage there by the defense.
So now it's second and long. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Brought down at the 23. It's a 15-yard pickup to get them way out of their own end. From their own 23, it'll be first and 10. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And off to Jones. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Looking for that first down on third and short from the 28. To the air, it's Rutherford. Going downfield for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well,
Looking downfield on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Mountaineers have it in scoring position on first and goal. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, App State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Kelly. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Base 27 jump. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Kelly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He'll set up to throw. Here comes the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at... Back to pass, it's Rutherford. Throws to the tight end. A strike down. Yard gain. Here comes the offense on first and 10 from the 47. Game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here we go, set. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Tight end getting vertical. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Here's first and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. Touchdown, App State! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Let's go! Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Looking to throw, it's Rutherford. Lets it go to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Misses again, it's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Really nice third.
They'll start this drive with a pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He rifles one deep to the left. Their first pick of the game. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense right. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Kelly. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here we go, here we go. Looking to throw on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
You know, these linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down. To the air, it's Rutherford. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He's going to fire deep. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were... To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. High the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Somehow fits it into that traffic. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Mountaineers are threatening in the red zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jones. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football.
Touchdown, Mountaineers. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Line gets set, first down. 22. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. Caught over the middle, it's Kelly. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Got his man downfield. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. To the air, it's Rutherford. Got his man. Turning it on. Running through contact. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Here we go, Zach. From the red zone, looking for a man. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
You know, as a coach, you have to love the progression your quarterback has made. After that nightmare of a performance a week ago, throwing 3 picks, he was able to put it behind him.
He's going for the goal line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Looking to take a shot. Brings it down on the right side. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. First and 10. Let's go, let's go. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a... First play of the drive, wants to throw. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. In that loss last week, he just never got comfortable. Threw 3 picks, but much better today.
Much better taking care of the football. Listen, being the leader, he made the one mistake, but did a good job moving on from it, leading this offense, and ultimately getting the dub today.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Operating in the red zone here on second down. All kinds of room to... To the air, it's Rutherford. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. There he goes. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State. They add on another one, and they're about to push their... A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Snap to the back. That's caught. It's Jones. Gets away from one. Finds some space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Looking down the middle. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. On target. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Ready. Back to pass. It's Rutherford. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined and a touchdown stand. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive going to the air. Find space on the right. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play. It'll be 3rd and long.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's...
Quarterback empties his backfield. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
That's such a great physical play.
And the Mountaineers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
Here we go.
Looking for a man, it's Rutherford. Grabs a screen around all kinds of defenders. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Lost to fire on second down. Here's the pressure. Got his man downfield. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Makes the catch. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Huntington, West Virginia, Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home of the Marshall Thundering Herd. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, squaring off with another Sun Belt foe. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Guys, let's chat about App State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home, and now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
A costly penalty for this defense gives him a 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Rutherford. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Mountaineers are marching down the field. Here's the handoff. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Finds a spot in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
And how about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the match.
Touchdown, Mountaineers! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make
the Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Shoots it to the left. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Right on target this time. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Scanning the field, it's Rutherford. Unloads it left. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to keep it in the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Makes the grab. At the 35, he's open. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up.
Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it inside the 25. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, App State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Dropping back, it's Rutherford. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Great place to start for this offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation.
Touchdown, App State! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
I'm going to spread you sideline.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They told us they wanted to start fast. Doesn't get much quicker than a 24-0 lead early. He's got it. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Rutherford. Finds his man. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the 1st quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he has been making a big play, and that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, everything was going so...
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And that's not a surprise for this offense, man. They continue to find him. He's made those big plays. He's put some touchdowns on the board. He's been the big play guy in this offense. And
It's a seam wide open. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Looking for a man. It's Rutherford. Bringing the heat. Got him downfield. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And it's
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Motion from the wideout. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. They're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Well, that's disappointing for the offense because that's a play that you rep all week long in practice. You should be able to hit that one no problem, and QB receiver couldn't come up with a completion.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Breaks away in the middle. Touchdown, Appalachian State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentrating.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now 1st down from the 46. Dropping back, it's Rutherford. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season.
They'll go back to work on offense. They'll move the wide receiver. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Just got to finish the play. If you're the wide receiver, you got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the PI penalty cost the defense 15 and a fresh first down for the O. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw on first down. That one comes out hot down the right side.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
A strike downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
He wants to throw it again. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. This is like he's orchestrating a video game out there. I mean, he's right at 500 yards. He's a step or 2 or 3 ahead of any coverage he sees.
Or 12, Reese. I mean, this defense just doesn't have an answer for him. They've blitzed him. They've played zone coverage. They try to man up these receivers, but the end result is always the same. This guy right now is unstoppable.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third down. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to run it in from the 2? Touchdown, Mountaineers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw.
First play of the drive comes from the 41.
Let's go, let's go.
Back to throw, it's Rutherford. Fires left. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular, and I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
The defense has not had an answer for this guy today. Already over 150 yards receiving. That time, the ball falls incomplete, but we haven't seen that happen too often today.
Wide open downfield. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Ready.
From the gun to give, looking for room. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
The play action fake. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. All the way down to the 15-yard line, it's first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He'll take a shot. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. Looking to pass. It's Rutherford. Fires into the end zone. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't.
Just keeps moving. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team...
First play looking to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. We get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion sets up a second down play. Looking to throw yet again. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense has reached the red zone now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Jones. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Makes the catch downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, App State. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead.
The App State offense goes back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks right, lets it fly. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play.
He's in the clear. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Play action here on first down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First down. They're going to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Catch made in space. Look out. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The pass is caught, but they say he's out of bounds, so an incompletion. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot.
So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Took contact on the throw. He's got it in the open. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looking for the wide out. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable.
Touchdown, Mountaineers. They connect for 6.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the...
The App State offense goes back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And look at the quick cut.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
They'll hand it off. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now they're putting themselves in these 3rd and long situations.
So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Nice grab. It's Jackson. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the 1st half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it down the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Incomplete. Now, 4th down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. 2nd down play coming up.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he missed.
We're at the 28.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half.
Too much on that one. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball.
There are 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Jones. He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
When the defense had everything covered downfield, the quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking right, this one caught.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to chuck it again. Buying time, moving to his left. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4. So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. A handoff to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. It's a 1st and 10 play. Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance with a pick. Couldn't come up with it. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change to bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Makes the catch downfield. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And now the defense able to bring him down.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Pocket breaking down. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good cover.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. The App State offense goes back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make a just. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between.
And he's got it. Touchdown, App State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
Looking for a deep completion, and that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare, a wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. Catch is made down the middle. That's a big gain there, but he comes up short, and the clock runs out to end the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, great energy in that building and a fun first half in this Sun Belt Championship. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just
So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Throwing off play action. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion makes it second down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now. Incomplete for a third straight play.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The App State offense goes back on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. A quick juke to get free. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. All the way to the end zone. He couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Well, the defense has had no answer with this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in the conference championship.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this.
So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Appalachian State. That's another strike in his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Pulls it in. It's Jackson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback's been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day. I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone?
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do.
The App State offense goes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the fourth interception he's thrown today. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he makes the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking to throw again. That is broken up and incomplete.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Catch made in space. Look out. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. Outstanding. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
And that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around as the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. You can catch.
So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Not much on that play, brought down short. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Going for a big play downfield. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
On the offense, going to be bailed out by the pass interference call. That could be a crucial moment here in today's game. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They are pouring it on now.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense...
On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left. Pass caught on a comeback route. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Looking deep to the right side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
The App State offense goes back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. This time it's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this defense cannot find any way to slow this guy down. He's been making plays like this all game long, over 100 yards receiving on the day now.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Deep shot toward the end zone. He makes the grab along the back line, but out of bounds. Couldn't get a foot down. No touchdown. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's looking deep again. Touchdown, Appalachian State. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Here's the throw deep downfield. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quick dart to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to... First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Pass interference. Defense.
Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now first and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Defense looking for a stop on third and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, App State. This offense cannot be stopped. The App State offense goes back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone.
You just want it to end.
a second, the replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Fun Belt has a champion. We all know seasons like this are hard to put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee decides to do if this championship team gets an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.